It's been raining. Not today though. So hopefully you'll have an easier time reporting traffic. Wet weather, like you say, the plants love them. If you're feeling very, very tired, it makes you very happy because you stay in and it forces you to just get in bed and rest.
If you have the day off, it's wonderful to hear a thunderstorm, right?
Oh, yeah. Music to my ears.
But for some people who love waking up early and going outdoors, the past few days have been a problem.
Yeah, because they've just been waking up to this. And then the texts come in your phone.
WhatsApp group comes alive.
So how should we hike or not? I mean, really,
should I go back to bed?
I have a cold. Sorry, guys.
Well, Derek Lowe is the founder of Hiking Elite, which is a local hiking group. I'm sure he's had a few of those, especially this week, and he joins us on Asia First right now. Derek, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning to you, yes, and to everyone.
Hey, so Derek, it looks like a good day for a hike. Are you guys planning something this morning?
Actually, no. Usually I will check my weather forecast app before I organize any hikes.
So you're telling us something's coming that's preventing you from hiking this Friday, Derek?
Not really, because I have to do some work today. So usually I hike only during weekends. Yeah, so I will check the weather forecast first.
Derek, can I just clarify? On a day like this, where it starts off dry, but then we've had multiple days of very, very wet weather, can I assume that the ground is still going to be murky, muddy, and mushy to hike on?
Yes, definitely. Especially...
So what do you guys do? I mean, is it really like we described? You wake up, it's raining, and then you look at your message group, and then you guys decide whether or not you're going to proceed? Is that how it works for you as well?
No, we will still carry on with the hike. We will meet up at our meetup place and decide to see the situation there when we are there. So if there are lightning and thunder, then we will wait for like 20 minutes and see the situation again.
So like golfers, Arnold, they don't give up.
So if it's raining, if it's wet, and there's no lightning and thunder, you guys may just decide to proceed anyway?
Yes. If there's no lightning, we will actually proceed. If there's like drizzle or light rain, we will still proceed. Yes.
So at which point do you decide to call it off? When the trails become flooded and maybe too muddy and slippery? Is that when you might consider saying, look, we can't do this, we should do this?
Actually, it depends a lot on the hiking location, the place that we are going. So, like about 1 month ago, there was a heavy rain and lightning at our meetup point, which was at the MRT. So we waited for about 20 minutes and it was still heavy rain. What we did was we actually changed the location. Instead of hiking in the forest, we actually changed to an urban hike on the spot. So we actually went back into the MRT station and took a train.
Walking then, above all.
Yes.
Derek, can I just assume that this is the circle line that you meet on? Because the circle line is the one that connects you to a lot of different hiking trails from urban to jungle.
Not really. It's on the east-west line. So we actually met...
Very
interesting. You're not giving anything away, Arnold.
Yeah, I know you're keeping your trail secret.
I'm trying to get the MRT station out of you in a surreptitious way. You're not biting.
Tell us about some tips you may have for I suppose newer groups who are trying to organize hikes but are a little bit unsure when it comes to trying to decide what to do because we're having this wet spell.
Yeah, first of all, we need to know about our hiking route. So you must be able to read maps and plan your trails ahead beforehand.
Okay.
And of course, you need to bring your umbrella and poncho because Singapore is a tropical area, so you can have tropical storms anytime, suddenly. Yep.
So be prepared. But is there a time when you need to be especially prepared? Are there certain trails which become a bit more dangerous when the weather turns, I don't know, takes a turn for the worse, for example?
Yeah, so there's a particular hike near Seng Chew Quarry. It's a very steep slope. We have to actually pull the rope to climb up that hill. So I think about middle of July, about 1 month ago, there was a landslide in that quarry. So what happened was the cliff actually chipped off, a part of the cliff chipped off and fell into the quarry, and the water actually overflowed and go into the drain. So actually,
Wow,
water was
okay.
gushing out onto the road below.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before the hiking, we also need to check the news to see if there's any flooding or any incidents like this.
Okay.
Derek, I must ask you, for somebody perhaps who's starting to hike, and the school holidays are coming, so I imagine families want to go walking together since they can't travel and all that. What do you advise that they wear and bring along with them besides the umbrella and the poncho? And is it going to be expensive to get all this kit?
No, it's umbrella and poncho is like everyday items. I think you'll have that. It's not expensive. But I do recommend getting proper hiking boots because you need that
Okay,
if you are going to
stability,
hike.
right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And these boots should be waterproof?
Not really because
No?
yeah, no, not necessary because if it rains, you'll get wet anyway. So don't be afraid to get wet and muddy. So there is one thing that I observe some hikers in Singapore. They try to avoid mud by walking on very thin and unstable branches. So this is
But you shouldn't do that, right?
yeah, you shouldn't do that. Actually, you should just walk on a stable ground. You just get wet and muddy, and when you reach home, you just wash your boots and leave.
Right. Okay. So Eric, you mentioned changing the route when necessary. You went for an urban walk.
Yep.
Is there joy, a different kind of happiness to be found walking in the rain? I mean, we hear songs about it. People talk about it, right?
Yes, that's right, Arnold.
Yes, definitely. Actually, it's quite enjoyable to walk in the rain. However, there's one thing that you need to note. You need to bring some plastic bag to waterproof your mobile phones, cameras, and electronics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what happened
Coming
was.
in handy.
Very practical.
You've got the
advice,
tips all round. We're very happy speaking with you.
Yep.
Okay, go about with your errands today, and good luck fighting the families and the school holiday crowd,
Yeah.
Derek.
Enjoy the walk this weekend. I'm sure you're going for one this weekend, right?
Yeah. So hike safe and wish that everyone have a good day today.
Yeah, thank you. You've been
thank you.
so useful with the tips and very, very helpful. Thank you. Derek Lowe is founder of Hiking Elite. It is